What a game. These are the kind of games that makes UEFA Champions League what UEFA Champions League is. Amazing performance from both teams. Liverpool at the end of the day were able to hedge PSG by ball possession with 54% ball possession overall. PSG had the whole first half. The first goal from, of course, Dembele in the 12th minute. Amazing goal. Amazing, amazing reaction, amazing goal by Dembele. Liverpool tried to equalize, but of course, trust PSG to hold down, Mohamed Salah. And when Liverpool is playing and you hold down Mohamed Salah, they actually cannot do anything much. They will not be able to shoot. They will not be able to move the ball forward. Wonderful penalty performance from Donnarumma, of course, who was able to lead PSG, to the round of 8. Amazing game, amazing night. I mean, I never even thought the match was going to be this, this competitive. Even the whole 90 minutes could not separate them. The moment PSG got that goal, through Dembele, they just have to stick to their guns. They were still attacking. They were still, they were still trying to do what they came to do at Liverpool. Anfield was silent like a graveyard. Liverpool fans were no longer singing. We were only hearing the voice of the PSG fans who came all the way from France. What an amazing performance. Donnarumma, man of the match. We saw also amazing performance from other people. Mohamed Salah 7.0 according to Footmob. Núñez came in, Gakpo came in, a lot of these guys came in. But there was absolutely nothing they could do tonight. PSG guns was just too big. And of course, Dembele was everywhere. I keep mentioning Dembele because he really, really had an amazing night. So what is next for Liverpool? Of course, they are out of the Champions League. From quadruple to treble, now they have double. Or do I call it double? Or what do I call it now? Because they only have a game, against Newcastle. And I think that is in the Carabao Cup. And as well the Premiership, which they have technically won by now. So Liverpool fans, what are your reactions to the game? What do you really think happened in the game? Did you guys play as expected? Were there any kind of disappointment? And majorly, we even saw Alexander-Arnold, stretched out, with injuries. Amazing, try from, what's his name? Konsa. He hit the woodwork. He almost got Liverpool back into the game. Because if Liverpool just scored one goal, they would have just qualified with 2-1 aggregate score. Today was more or less like the replica of the first leg. The only difference now is that they went into extra time and as well they had a penalty. A penalty Donnarumma was certainly on top of. They scored all of their penalties, but Liverpool lost 2 penalties. So according to what I see here on the stats, even PSG has, better goal chances than Liverpool. They had their expected goal is supposed to be, it's 2.56. They had a total shot of 21 the total shot of 21. Big chances they created 4 as against to Liverpool who created 19 total shot, and the big chance Liverpool created 2. And Liverpool has a 1.6 for expected goals. So just like the first leg, PSG came prepared for the second leg. Also, if we look at what really happened, we can see that Hakimi was on top of his game today. Mendes was amazing today. He wasn't even giving Salah a breathing space at all. Unfortunately, Alexander-Arnold, just like I said, went out injured. I hope he's okay. And a lot of people are saying on social media that, of course, Liverpool their luck is beginning to fade. Do you also see it that way? Do you also think Liverpool, maybe next season, they might not get the luck they have this season? At least now they have one hand on the EPL and they have another hand on the Carling Cup. McAllister today, fantastic player, 8.0 rating. Luis Diaz also did amazingly well. I didn't really see much of Robertson today, to be very honest. Even the rating here shows that Robertson did not really play well today. Kvaratskhelia, amazing match today, amazing performance, great substitution from both sides. Bakola also did well. I like the player management, to be honest, and Slot knows how to manage this player. I'm not a Liverpool fan, but I have to say it as it is. He knows how to manage this player. He managed the player very, very well. Luis Enrique also was up to the task by doing amazing substitutions. Bringing in this Desiree Doué, bringing in Emery, Zaire Emery, bringing in all of these guys, and even bringing in this Chinese guy Kang In Lee. So I'm not going to batter Liverpool tonight. All I'm just going to do is just to say that both teams really, really play to each other's strengths. But of course, the more determined team tonight was actually PSG. And the game was simple. PSG had the chance to find Dembele, who of course Robertson was not marking properly. And, on PSG side, they were able to properly mark Salah through Mendes. They were able to properly mark Salah. They didn't give him much space to be able to play, although Salah still ended up having 7.0 rating. Meanwhile, Mendes had 8.4 rating. That's it to tell you how much work they did on Salah tonight. When you look at the penalties, the way they converted the penalty, of course, you will see that Vitinha scored first, Mohamed Salah scored his own. Gonzalo Ramos scored as well. Then Darwin Núñez lost the penalty. Usman Dembele scored. Curtis Jones, of course, also lost the penalty. And Desiree Doué took PSG to the round of 8. Remember to drop your comment. Let us talk about this. What do you guys expect tonight? Before the match, were you expecting Liverpool to qualify? Because of course they had the advantage, and the Anfield they actually lost tonight. They lost by 1-0. They also lost on penalties. So I just really, really want to touch about this. Tomorrow I'm going to do a proper, analysis of the match. I'm going to be adding, of course, the screenshots and every other thing like that. But tonight I just really, really want to talk about it. So what is next for Liverpool? Do you see Liverpool winning the Carling Cup? Of course, the Premiership, as far as I'm concerned, is done already because there is nothing that can be done about the Premiership right now. 50 points at the top of the table is a big deal. So guys, this is the video for tonight. I'm going to see you in the next one. Thank you so much.